Yo, what is up? What is happening, everyone? How's everyone doing today? It is Monday. We're back with some Mario Maker. Hopefully, everyone's having a good Monday so far. What up, Auntie? Thank you so much for being first. Hey, Lord Bowser. How's it going? How you doing? Thank you for the shout out to Lord Bowser. What up, Sega? How's it going? Alright, we're here playing some 2-5 in the Team Show Super World. Trying to grind it and maybe clear check it. We'll see. Guys, can you hear the game audio and everything? Alright, cool. Thank you for that, Auntie. And yeah, you came home just in time. Yeah, it's because of my new shift, because I'm learning checkout now, Sega. So my shift now changed from being morning shift to now being 8:30 to 5 Monday through Thursday, and then Friday is 8 to 4:30. So yeah. The alert's so loud. I know, I keep forgetting to turn it down. Well, I have to learn checkout sometime, so I guess so. I did like 6 to 7, I did 6 weeks, I counted. I did 6 weeks of doing check-in, so it's a long time of just doing check-in, so it's time to learn how to check out. Yeah. And then I tried to tell them a joke. They didn't laugh. I said, so checking out means I can't knock him out? And they're like, no. I'm like, God damn it. That's a different... Okay. They didn't think it was funny. I was like... I'm just trying to be funny. I was like, I'm not going to really knock out a patient. It's like, alright, you've been checked out. Boom! Alright, next. Next for these hands, you know. No, I agree. And tomorrow's bingo, Sega. I'm excited. Oh, they say hi, by the way, Sega. I forgot to tell you, forgot to message you that. Like, tell them we say hi. It's like, okay. Because they've asked me a couple of times when you're gonna move down here, and I'm like, he's gotta clear his debt and stuff. I was like, I'm trying to tell him the illegal way to clear his debt, but he has a conscience. Nah, I will. I'll tell him you said thanks. Yeah, I wonder what I'm gonna win too. It was canceled last week because of an emergency, I guess. So we didn't have it last week. Well, I also did stream, but I already knew about the cancellation ahead anyway. So throwback. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah, the insurance sometimes sucks. I think my insurance is like $180 a month. And then obviously the car payment's like $500. Why am I missing that shell jump? That's nuts, yeah. Oh, Sega, I saw a house. The person who was training me was looking at houses, and dude, some of the houses I seen was crazy. Like, freaking, 450,000. I think I saw a house that was like 200 something thousand. I'm like, what? I was like, that's nuts. Yeah, because apparently he tells me he wants to buy a house because he wants to do like Airbnb and stuff, which is basically kind of like renting but without renting. It's like basically saying like you're gonna give your house up for like a yeah. There was so many of them I saw for under that when he was looking, and I'm like, I hate that I always suck at the other person's half so much when I do these collab things. Oh shit. Oh, Auntie, I was practicing a little bit of getting it over it to last time I played this game, which was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. What? Yuck? Yuck what? Just delete. Oh, my brain forgot what you said yuck to. No. I will not delete getting over it too. I will beat it, I will give it to you, and then you're gonna like it. Fine. I'll get banned just for the just because I want to give it to you. When I beat it. Oh, another game I was also playing yesterday was I was playing more of the Rift games, Sega. Unlocking more songs and trying to learn a bit more of it. Because I want to get better at the game, because I like it. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of Dance Dance Revolution days, you know? Gives me that challenge itch I like. Damn it, I saved myself at least once, and I saved myself again. I was trying to fix it a little bit better, and I was like, nope. What up? I did not jump. I was also grinding this level too as well, Auntie. But sometimes I get irritated with just doing just shells, so I was switching between this and then a couple of times of getting over it too, you know? Oh. I was not doing fun for the whole family too. I was not in the mood to try that. That is too long of a level. What up, Hudson? I do not do VR levels. But you could always hang around and chat if you want. How you doing? Hopefully doing well. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of doing viewer levels, so... I don't know, maybe that might change once I reach my 1,000 levels of uploaded. Who knows, because I did say when I reach it, I want to be more of a player than a maker. So, I do want to get myself to be better at the game. Because I'm only good when it comes to my own levels, not when it comes to other people's levels sometimes. So I want to become a better player overall, and since Mario Maker 3 is nowhere in sight, I figure why not do stuff to get better on it. I only gave up on it because I got too many goals to do, Lord Bowser, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I got my 1,000 levels to do, which that's a lot to, it's a lot in general, you know what I mean? Like, 1,000 levels to upload. It's like, a lot of them takes grinding, time to build, and stuff. So, and then there's collabs I did too, as well, where I collaborated with like this whole world, this Team Show Super World is all collaborations with other people. My half's the first half and their half is the second half. So yeah. Yeah, I know you do viewer levels. No, I stepped away from viewer levels, but I don't know. I need to think of a way to make myself better, Auntie. When my 1,000 like, I gotta think of something to still do with this game once I reach my 1,000 levels, you know what I mean? There's not gonna be many revenues left for me, you know what I mean? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, damn. No, you basically, if you have Discord, you can either upload the level and the other person can see it through viewer level, or send screenshots to each other on Discord too as well. That's usually how some people do collabs. Like one person will make a hat, like they'll obviously discuss on what it's gonna be together and then go from there, you know? Yeah, I've been playing Mario Maker 2 since it came out. Like, I pre-ordered Mario Maker 2. That's how long I've been playing this game. Actually, why I started streaming was because of a collab. Because one person wanted to collab with me on a level, and then he didn't have Discord, so I thought of another way because I kind of wanted to have my first collab. And then we made a level basically together on stream with him telling me where everything was. And then I was like, oh, people want to watch me make levels, and that's kind of what got me a little bit interested to even stream in general. But yeah, what up, Joe? How's it going? Nice. I actually never played Mario Maker 1. I've watched a shit ton of Mario Maker 1, but I've never played Mario Maker 1 ever. Because reason why I never played Mario Maker 1 was mainly due to there was nothing else on the Wii that I wanted to play, and I'm kind of the type of person that, like, I can't get a system if it's just for one game, and that was literally the only game I had any interest in on the Wii U, so I had nothing else. Yeah, you've also been tormented by me too as well, Sega. With some of my levels when I first started. I pressed grab instead of just jump. But you can see how much better I would say I evolved though, Sega, you know what I mean? Like a lot of those levels, when I look back at them, I kind of cringe on some of the, like I liked the hardness I did to them, but the reason why a lot of them were hard was because they were blind as they were blind as fuck. You know what I mean? They were so blind. Like, you're like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do, you know? Oh, gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, I played a lot of Black Ops 2, but I played it on the PlayStation. And I loved it so much. And that's cool, Bowser. You played a little bit of it. I never played it all. I watched a shit ton of it, but never played any of it. Hell yeah, Zombies was my favorite from Black Ops 2. It was so much my favorite. I even made like a clan just like a clan group just to play zombies. And then I saw that they're remaking it for PlayStation. I'm like, nice, but I don't know. Yeah, Crazy Normal Gaming, thank you so much for the raid. Heck yeah, yeah, Zombies was the best. I would love trying to get further and further and doing all the Easter eggs. Thank you, Crazy Normal Gaming, for the raid. How was your stream? Yo, Adrian, what's up? There's no timeout channel point here, so sorry, Adrian. It was great. That's happy to hear. I was in your stream. I was lurking. I saw you. I see that you still liking that Immortal game, which is good. Thank you for deeming the second. I'm not gonna lie, there's been so many times I've kind of wish I canceled this world. Because I knew going into this was gonna be such a pain to deal with. But I want to complete it since all the levels are done anyway. I just gotta beat them, and that's where I feel like I'm gonna struggle the most. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I mean, you saw my games for this week, I think. This game today on Monday. Thursday we got a new game, Slime Ranchers, so I'm excited about that one. And then Rifts of the Necro Dancer, which has been one of my new faves. Like, I've even played it offline. Because it reminds me of a game I used to love so much, and that was Dance Dance Revolution. So it reminds me so much of it. And I was really good at Dance Dance. So the game makes me want to get really good in that. So, oh, my phone's 100%. Let's go. This is why I check my phone a lot. Thank you for shouting out Adrian. I didn't even know he streamed. The amount of sheer concentration and gamer attributes needed for this game is wild. Thank you. That's how I feel when I'm making new super... Yeah, but you're making it with yourself, Lord Bowser. Also, Bowser, I don't know if you ever remember that offer I asked of you a long time ago. When I'm done with when I'm done with this world, if you ever want to collab on a traditional level, we don't have to make a Kaiser level. I'm still down for it. Thank you for the bit. I'm gonna say, you know, I know how to make traditional. Yeah. Because you gotta remember, I'm getting down to my final levels. Like, I don't even have the channel point on my channel anymore for people to redeem for me to make them custom levels. Because I kind of want my remaining levels to be of what I want it to be of my decision and my choice, you know? Ah! You got your one bit. Yeah, my bit. I'm gonna rub my penny. I wish I had another penny to rub it up against. I'm kidding. Wait, did... Oh, thank you for the other bit, Auntie. Now I got my 2 bits to run up against. 2 gold doubloons. I feel bad for Phoenix because he's probably never going to be able to watch my stream again unless I stream on the weekend. Because this time is way too late for him. TDK, thank you for the 2 biddies. Yay, now I have 4 bits to run up against. Yeah, this level is hard, TDK. Because if I'm not choking on my... If I'm not dying on my half, I'm dying easily on Phoenix's half. See, look at that. I died easily. I don't know if you knew this before, TDK, but I kind of wanted to cancel this whole world so long ago, but I'm just like, no, just suck it up and deal with it. Just mainly because I didn't want to deal with the uploads. And this is, oh, also TDK, this is why I chose to be a builder in Revival's, in Revival's tournament and not a player, because ultimately I know I'm only good at my own levels, not other people's levels. So yeah. Heck yeah, Lord Bowser. Like I said, I'll let you know. I want to more focus on this world, but when it's only, there's only like 3 worlds, so this is 2-5. Once 3-5 is done, then I'll be ready to do it, because I'm not trying to give myself any projects to do till this world is stupidly done first. Oh, Revival! I was just talking about you. In a good, not in a bad way, obviously in a good way, saying why I chose to be a builder, not a player in your tournament is because I feel like I'm a good builder, but when it comes to being a player of this game, I am absolutely horrendous. I am good at my own style and how I make, but when I play other people's, I even fail at my own style, and then when I play other people's styles, I just fail. So I'm like, nah, I'll just be a builder. And also, I don't know if you saw the level revival. No one else could see it, obviously, but I don't know if you saw that level, but I feel like I'm cooking so far on that. I have more ideas for the subworld, but man, I feel like I'm cooking with that so far. Ooh. Yo, Miyako, thank you for shouting out Revival. I used to be you before I started doing Veer levels. Yeah, don't. I stopped doing Veer levels because people sometimes want to just give wants to give sometimes what I give to people, just utter garbage and not good levels. So I stopped doing Veer levels so long ago. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised I made that. Oh, bullshit. Not really, Mayoko. I don't really play too many other people's levels nowadays. I play more of my own levels because I don't know if you know this. I'm on like a. It's not because I don't like other people's levels. I'm more kind of on a mission of trying to upload 1,000 levels. So, I've been so busy and more hyper focused on my own stuff. I got a goal to go upon and trying to reach it. And if I play other people's levels, it tends to backtrack progress I could be making with my own, unfortunately. It's not me saying my levels are better than other people, it's just I know I will I'll get distracted if I play other people's levels. Yeah. That too. Thank you for shout out Mayoko. Did we get a shout out for TDK? I don't remember. Okay, cool. Thank you. My ADHD couldn't remember if he got one. I know another person didn't get a shout out, but I'm probably gonna have to wait. Actually, I could do it this way. There we go. Go follow Auntie Softlock. Awesome individual, amazing streamer. She's gonna be doing her crafting stream tomorrow. So yes. Yeah. You need to. Yo, 2Playing! Thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate you. Welcome to the Land of Forgotten, where you are not ever forgotten. I know, contradiction to the name, but it's something I created and I like. So to learn more about it, exclamation mark welcome, which explains the Land of Forgotten. No, you were supposed to do welcome. Not slight. No, I was kidding. Kidding. Thank you. David shout out 2-player. Awesome individual, one-handed gamer. Plays this game better than I play it two-handed. Awesome personality. Great human being. Go check him out. I bet you probably hear that all the time, 2-player. That you're a better one-handed player than they are too. It's like, yes. Yeah, he also lives in Canada. So there's that. I live in the USA. Ugh. No, I fucked that up. It's pretty common to hear that, yeah. My pretty common thing I hear is I suck, but that's just me. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm kidding. What I hear commonly, I guess, for me is I'm pretty unique when it comes to my building, since I can kind of build everything. I'm not like I know there's people that make just Kaizo or just speedruns or just trolls. Well, I've made everything. Someone jokingly said I'm literally the Forrest Gump of Mario Maker 2 because you never know you never know what you can get out of me. Like, I can give you Kaizo, I can give you trolls, I can give you a speedrun, I can give you a puzzle level, I can give you a precision. I can give you hot garbage. That and what the other hand doing? I would actually never ask that question, but I can understand why. There we go. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say what kind of bounce off that was. Oh, I jumped! Fuck off. Funny part is everyone thinks it's original. Oh yeah, I can imagine. But oh, what the other hand doing? It's like you don't think this is the 15th time the 15th million time I've probably heard that. Have you ever said jokingly, "It's doing your mom"? I'm sorry, my brain would have just been like, but like it's doing your mom. That's what my other hand's doing. Or I would have been like, have you ever seen the Addams Family? It's like the hand. It's walking on its own. I don't know. My brain would have just come up with so many different stupid responses for no reason. I said, ask your mom. Nice. The Adam joke is incredible. Thank you. That was on the spot. I just thought of too. which is funny. I'm very witty when it comes on the spot. When it comes to dumb shit like that for no reason. Ugh. Sounds good, no problem. When is the world? How long is the World Cup for? I feel like it's been going on forever. Oh my god, can you just... Thank you. Well, the shell woke up because it wouldn't let me bounce off of it. That was a first. Phoenix's part is so tough, man, to me. And the funny part is it just seems so simple, but I make the dumbest mistakes. Like I say, this is why I'm a builder and not a player. I genuinely suck at this game. I'm only good when people go, "You're good." No, I'm good at my style. It's like, yes, I could do shell jumps, I could do shell tricks, but you give it to me in other people's levels, I fucking suck at their own shell drops and their own tricks. Later this month is the final? Okay, thank God, man. I feel like it's been going on fucking forever. And I'm not gonna lie, Death King, I'm already annoyed. And you can't be like, oh, Americans are the same with our sports. Dude, the Super Bowl doesn't last 2 fucking months. It lasts one day with probably 2 months of hyping it up. You're all packed. Sounds good, Dragon Lady. Mathley, what's going on, homie? Feed, TDK, you were like, do I have a contest? I said, yes, I do. The contest thing. Because I am a judge on it. Talking about a contest, there's a person's contest I enter every single year without failure. And due to how locked in I am for this world, this year might actually be the first year I actually miss out on this contest. And it kind of makes me, I'm not gonna lie, it does make me internally a little sad. Because I've never missed, ever since I've been part of his streams, I've never missed out. Because he hosts a contest once a year. Cobalt Adventures, and I never miss out on any of his contests, and this year I might have to miss out because of the lock-in for this world, just because like I've prevented myself from making other levels, even though technically I'm making one for the race, but I feel like that's quick and easy to do, but I like to do a lot of care, and I'm not saying I'm not doing care in the race, I meant like for that contest because I wanna win. I am doing a lot of care in the race level, though. I'm not gonna lie, it feels weird not being able to show off a level I create, because I'm so used to showing off things I create. But it's also understandable just due to I cannot show for like a racer to get like an advantage and stuff. So it's understandable. Hmm. This is Phoenix's half's probably gonna take me as long as Pipe's part took me. A while. I'm not gonna lie, Pipe's part so far has been the longest that it's taken me to beat the first time around. And TDK, if you're still listening, yes, you were right. It did not take me that long to beat it a second time. I was just dreading because of how you don't understand how long it took me to beat it the first time. Like it took me a couple of days. Not like full on days, because you know I have a life. But like what I mean by days is like, you know, I'm going to work, I'm coming home, and then maybe I'm putting like a good like couple of hours of grinding in it, and then going home, coming home, going to sleep, and then maybe trying again the next day. So like when I say days, I'm not meaning like I played it for 24 hours straight and then played it for, you know, I mean like that's what I mean by days. And that's why I feel like what's going to take with Phoenix's half, because I played Phoenix's half yesterday, and then I played it Friday, off stream, and now I'm playing again today. So I've been on this for like a couple of days too. Yeah. But no, that me beating Pipes half, like I beat it like right when you were like you showed me the cheese, I literally made the key and like cleared it. Like it took me like probably like 5 tries to beat Pipes half. Like I first tried my half and then it took me 5 tries for Pipes half. Like that's how normally quicker I fucking beat it the second time around. Like I was like, damn, why couldn't I be like this the first time around? You know, like I was impressed with my own skill. But I think that was like, I think it's just because your muscle memory is so used to knowing what to do at this part. So when you do it the first go around, it's just terrible. But when you do it the second time around, your brain's like, oh, okay, I know what to do. But your memory doesn't want to remember this, which is why you give yourself grief and go, fuck, I'm gonna spend another X amount of hours just to beat it again, you know? Yeah. I threw that first shell so terribly. I love the pixel art that I made for mine and Phoenix's level, I'm not gonna lie. I love a lot of the pixel art I made, but this one was just so good. Reason why I'm trying to cheese it that way is I don't know how to do it the other way. I did it one time and I can't do it again for some reason. Like I was able to jump on the turn block, be able to jump off jump on Yoshi, and then I can't do it again. jump, hold up, jump, and release up. Okay, I'll try it again from the beginning. Yeah, I'm just not consistent when it comes. I'm not into Yoshi tech as a thing. So I feel like that's kind of my weakness when it comes to the show shit. So like that, but without holding up again. Because I accidentally held up, I noticed that.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ah. Yeah, I never I don't do a lot of this stuff, so my brain goes, I don't know how to do that.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, that makes it more easier, I guess. Except I died. I guess not like that.
Here we go.
Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? How did you do that? See, like I said, I don't understand the concept of that.
Here we go.
I just held nothing.
Here we go.
Literally, I just jump up and then I don't hold anything. What? Okay. So that works? I just hold absolutely nothing? What?
Here we go. Here we go.
No, I literally was pressing nothing, TDK. If I could show you my controller, I was legitimately playing nothing.
Here we go.
Like, okay, now I was trying to, okay. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show you it, but.
Here we go.
Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, I do have to hold up because of that. So yeah, in a sense, I was holding up. Okay. Because my brain thinks I think my brain was thinking because I was not holding this. So it's just hold up. That's where my brain went to. I was holding nothing.
Here we go.
So I was like, wait. It's been a day. I had work today, man. I told you, my job is a lot of mental on me, TDK, so my brain's like...
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Did I die by the shell? Because it can't be by the spike. Now that was the spike. See, I like how you said you could hold right at that, but it's not working now. Now it's working. Weird. Alright, so should just be jumping up. Okay, that's more like it. Okay, so boom, shell jump, then I'm guessing big shell. Okay. So this is something I'm gonna have to see because this may... Okay, so when I jump off that,
Here we go.
okay, I have to practice. This part
Here we
is
go.
practicing. I gotta practice too. Fuck off. Yeah.
Here we go.
Where the fuck's the show?
Here we go.
Oh, I'm guessing by the time you're legitimately here, the show would be exploded. Hold on, I gotta make sure this looks correct. Because I'm not gonna lie, there's been a couple of times I already fucked up on Phoenix's half. The good thing is me and Phoenix we talk more on Instagram than we do on Discord, so I should be able to find this not too long. What was that? Oh. Okay. No, yeah, that's correct. Okay. I think it's correct. Let me see. Oh yeah, the shell needs to be one more higher. I think you're correct on that one. But then the ghost needs to be one more higher because technically it's like one under. Oh god. Okay, how do I move all of this without moving all of this? There we go. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something wrong. There's something wrong somewhere. What is wrong? There's something wrong and I don't know where. Oh, nice. There's something wrong somewhere and I can't put my finger on it right now. Technically, this is also wrong too. There we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sounds good. There's something wrong and I don't know what it is, which is weird. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong, but I don't know. I'm not gonna care, I guess. Sounds good. I might just put a pin on his creation just in case if I need it so I don't have to keep refining it again.
Here we go.
I mean, I do need to get practice from all the way here anyway, so. I said that and I missed the dry bone.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay. I think I'm ready to try from beginning. Again, so.
Here we go.
You're like, wait, but you're failing. Like, honestly, I feel like that's where I'm just gonna get the most practice is just throwing myself at it. Yeah, what up, Nick? How's it going, homie? How's it going, homie Slice? Hey, man, I like that you stream, Nick, but man, sometimes I hate that you stream so late. It'd be like, oh, watch his stream to continue your streak, and I'm like, God damn it, Nick, why'd you stream so late? And I want to play a DBD with you sometime, man, but you gotta stream so much earlier so I can. Because I'm getting myself back into DBD, and I wanna play with some people, you know what I mean? Sounds like a run a code. Yeah, like, look, it's on my Switch. See? Yeah, I even have a shit ton of. I don't know if you know, but I used to be in DBD a lot, like into DBD a lot. Sorry, English, and I have on my wish list all the DLC I'm missing in Dead by Daylight. So I'm missing Jason, Five Nights at Freddy's, Tokyo Ghoul, The Walking Dead, Stranger Things Chapter 2, Doomed Course, All Things Wicked, The Tomb Raider, Alan Wake, and Sinister Grace. Because I'll probably buy them like little by little. You know, some of the chapters I'm missing. What? Yeah, because the cool thing is you can have a lot of your stuff connected. And since I originally used to play this on Xbox, I was able to get all my DLC and all my characters and all my progression from my Xbox onto my Switch, which was cool. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't get to lose any of that because I have a survivor that's like prestiged and stuff. So I would have been like, but that's what made me. Besides that and the sale it was on, I got the game. Oh, and the funny part is, Nick, I didn't pay for the game. Work did. If you're confused, as you know, I work in a hospital, basically checking in and checking out patients. Well, we have this system called Inspire and Celebrate. What Inspire and Celebrate is your other coworkers or bosses can give you what's called points. And with those points, when you accumulate a certain amount of points, you can use that to redeem whatever you want in a sense, you know, like you get a gift card at Bed Bath & Beyond, get a gift card at Domino's. If you want something for in your house, appliances, you get that, just obviously depending on the points and if you save it. Well, Switch gift cards are pretty cheap. They're only 440 points. And when someone gives you points, the lowest amount of points you can get is 100. So technically, I would only need five coworkers to give me 100 points. And then I can get a $25 Switch card that I can use, which basically, let's just say when it was on sale, my boss was like, "Oh, you're doing a good job. Here's some points," which I was already at 400, so he gave me basically the last 100 I needed. So I got myself a $25 Switch card, and then bought the game, and I think it was like 2 DLCs. So yeah, yeah, I agree. The most I've ever gotten from a boss of points it was 300. And the most I ever spent on points was to get $80 worth of Dominoes. That was like, that was amazing to have like $80 worth of Dominoes. I was like, and then the most I ever got for Switch was 50 because I got two $25 ones. So basically, I got myself Galaxy 2 because I have Galaxy 1, but I don't have Galaxy 2 when that bundle Galaxy 1 and 2 came out. So my job got me Galaxy 2 as well. Oh, 80 on Domino's. That gave me like, I don't know, like so many meals. I was like, that gave me so many meals. I was like, because pizza alone used to last. Pizza, but that was like when I was not trying to lose weight. Now I'm losing weight, so I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I wish I could revert those points back and be like, can I use it on more Nintendo Switch cards? I will say my new position, the one dislike I don't like about it, Seabass, is people are more stingier on their points in this department than when I was a cleaner. People used to give you points all the time, man. That's the one thing I missed about being a cleaner. People would give you, people give you points all of the fucking time, man. So I would, I think I had, points so quickly. Now it's like I'm barely getting anything. Checking in and checking out patients. It kind of makes me miss being an EA, cleaning those toilets, just to be like, oh, I got 100, I got 300. Because when you would train somebody, you would get 300 points. There was one day where I trained someone, and between me and you, Nick, I rigged the system. You're like, how did I rig the system? I was training somebody, and I did 2 departments in one day when I was at EA. So I talked to one manager, because as you know, management is very terrible at talking with each other. So I talked to one manager who's very well known at giving 300 points. So he gave me 300 points for training. And then I talked to another manager and told him about the 2 departments, but didn't tell him about the training. But he's not known for giving more than 100. So he gave me 100. So one day I got 400 points for rigging the system, what I call rigging the system. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Dude, I can't rig it now, man. It's impossible. Because, like I told you, people are so cheap now on giving points, man. I felt like I had to, oh my god. Like I said, I feel like it's so much more harder now to get points in this new department. But apparently I found out why people are more stingier in giving points. Because apparently when you give points, it apparently, quote unquote, takes money from them. But I'm like, how much money is it? Yeah, I told you about the point system before, Sega. Remember when I got fucking Galaxy because of it? When I got Galaxy 2? And I said, oh, I got this because of work. And I explained the whole point system to you about it. I don't even remember what Galaxy 2. Oh yeah, I uninstalled Galaxy 2 because I said until I play Galaxy 1, I don't want Galaxy 2 on my system. Yeah, see right there, look, Nick. So you see I'm not lying. See? Super Mario Galaxy 2. I just have it uninstalled because I'm just like, since I haven't played Galaxy 1 yet, I don't want this game to keep tempting me. So I uninstalled it until I play Galaxy 1 and beat it, you know what I mean? Yeah, remember when I told you, Sega, I got this from work because of points? Yeah, I basically got Dead by Daylight because of work. So. Cool. You need that? Yeah. And talking about late streams, these schedules is definitely late streams because of my new shift of checking out is 8:30 in the morning to 5 p.m. So I'm like, I gotta do these later streams so I could still at least stream. Yeah, but I know it's harder for your job, isn't it? Because sometimes you travel. Well, I have a consistent same schedule for me, you know what I mean? Like all throughout the next couple of weeks until I feel confident it would check out. I'm gonna be 8:30 to 5 Monday through Thursday, and Friday I'm gonna be 8 to 4:30. So I'll read what that says in a second, Nick. Yeah, I travel next week. Oh dang, yeah, good luck. Do you get paid? Wait, I think you told me, right? You don't get paid for your travel? Which I think is dumb, but I still hope they at least pay you good. You know what I mean? Nope, they don't pay you for travel, or nope, they don't pay you good. I don't know what that note meant. But I mean, yeah. Do you get, yeah. No extra for travel since we're salary. Ugh. Do you at least explore a little when you're there, Nick, or no? Cause like, I don't know how like, cause I'm gonna say if you do at least get to explore, I might be like, okay, that's a little cool. You know what I mean? Like probably obviously not long enough where you get to enjoy it, but like you probably get to go out maybe, right? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I get to. Yeah, I always make time to explore a bit. I'd rather do that than hang with my coworkers. Because you probably don't like any of them, I bet, right? Well, not in that way, but you know what I meant. I don't know, just have me and Auntie be your coworkers. You can hang with us. Yeah, I think he has to, Juju. I don't know. I don't travel for work. My job's at a hospital, so. I think that's stupid that you have to pay for that stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Do they at least tell you in advance too? Like they're like gonna be like, hey, you're gonna go to California in a month. Go book your flight or whatever in hotels. Because dude, if they're telling you that shit like a week in advance, dude, I'd be crying. Because I'd be like, you know how hard it'd be to book a hotel and book plane tickets. Oh, I'm happy they at least reimburse. So that's so they, in a sense, yes, they're paying because they reimburse. So that's good at least. Oh yeah, that's a smart idea, especially with all the traveling. Get those points up. You could probably can't you get like a free flight or some shit with the I don't know. I don't I've actually never flew in a plane in my life. Funny fact. But actually I think I did when I was very, very young, but not old enough to remember. Like I went to Puerto Rico when I was like 3. And I don't know why, but me, Nick, why for me, Nick, if they let me choose any hotel, dude, I'd be choosing a hotel that would have like complimentary breakfast or some shit. I'd be like, oh yeah, let me get a free meal every night, every day for while I'm here. Nick's like, you're asking me too many questions. It's like, sorry. I don't know, I find it interesting because I kind of want, I don't know, I mentally want like a job that I could travel, which I think would be cool. Yeah, that's the perk. Nice. Hello, no, you're organizing your magic cards. You're organizing your deck. Also, I'm gonna keep that thing sealed, what I showed you, the avatar one. Because, like you said, it could probably be more money in the outcome, so I figured I'll just keep it sealed. Search for like the first month too, and then you get really sick of it, especially when you have a family at your house. It's good for you should. Yeah. Well, I guess I'd be a good candidate, Seabass, because like I got no kids. I mean, I have a girlfriend, but it and I still would want to. I don't know. Maybe because would love to travel. I guess. But they probably don't send you anywhere crazy. They're not like, hey, we're gonna send you to Japan. I'll be like, I think you said you were in New York. Which that's still cool, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine it's like, we're gonna send you guys to Italy. You're gonna go to Italy. I'll be like, oh shit. I should. Nice. What's the... Have you ever... Wait, you're from USA, aren't you, Nick? Have they actually sent you outside of the US? Because you said out of the country. And I just hydrated now, TDK, so... And I made more progress. I made the Yoshi thing. Yes, I know this. Me and him had this discussion when I added a Hispanic song to his open Spotify playlist, and then he goes, "Who added this?" And I was like, "Me." And he was like, "How do you know about this creator?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm Hispanic." And he was like, "What?" So yes, we've had this discussion. I'll read that in a moment after I fail this double. Kidding. My job sent me to Costa Rica. And ooh, that too nice. And I try to travel the country. Nice, Coco. You triggered his panic. Don't you mean Hispanic? Ah! Sorry, bad joke. Okay, I'm done. That was my joke, Glenn. But you said panic. You didn't say Hispanic, so. Oh, well, you did, but you said his panic instead of Hispanic. You should have said it together. It would have been funnier. So. You just said his panic like it was two separate words instead of together. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Nick. Wait, what's that emote? Oh. Nice. That's awesome. Did you know, TDK, I actually do not want to own my own place. I had that experience with my late fiance. And it is so expensive. I'd rather just rent or rent a better place. If anything, I don't want to own a house. I'm good. Okay, I mean, if you can get me a job over there, maybe I'll be a roommate. No, I'm kidding. My girlfriend would be like, what? You're gonna move all the way to Israel? Didn't you just move here? Like, oh, that sucked. I'm happy I've made better progress with learning how to at least do the Yoshi thing, because I'm not gonna lie. With me not knowing how to do the Yoshi thing, I felt like I was gonna be stuck there forever. Oh, nice. Hopefully it's people you trust, you know what I mean, TDK? Like, that's all I tell you, because you gotta remember, people might be different than what you're used to, because you're used to seeing a side of them that you probably just see consistently. Living with someone is a totally different story. Fuck! Yeah. I applied today for program participant. Oh, nice. Sounds good. Enjoy your World Cup. But that's awesome. I wish you luck though with that, TDK. So. I can't wait, Nick, for the 27th. I want to see what this doctor tells me. So if you guys don't know, the 27th, I'm going to be talking to a doctor to get a vasectomy. Because I don't want kids. I've not been wanting kids since I was 21 goddamn years old. But I've been told since I was 21, you are too young to want that once if you change your mind. So after the age of 25, I stopped asking. I am now 33. I'll be 34 this year. So figure to ask again, because my decision has not changed throughout the years of not wanting kids. Yeah, it's a surgery to prevent having kids. Because as you know, as a guy, no matter what age, we can always have kids. Always. Dude, you could be 78 screwing somebody that's young enough to have kids, and you would still have a kid at 78 years old, man. True story. Because we never stop until we're dead. Yeah, that'd be cool. That's funny, Nick. No, why you became gay was you saw a banana and went, yes, queen. Okay, I'm sorry. That was funnier in my head than that was out loud. Out loud, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm so sorry. I'm laughing because it's funnier in my I'm laughing because it's funny in my head. That's stupid. Yeah. You know, but I forgot you wanted. Oh yeah, it's all good. Actually, it was nice. All right, I need another water. One sec. Grabbed another water. All right, back. Yeah. So I'm excited. It's going to be my first doctor in the state, Sega. So I'm excited, man. Because you got to remember, I don't actually have a doctor. He's actually going to be my first doctor, this person. So I'm excited. And what makes me even more exciting, he actually specializes in that too, which is cool. So wonder if he will refer me to himself. Because he does those things. He does those surgeries, which is funny, but he's also a primary care provider. So I wonder if when he says yes, he's like, all right, here's a referral to me. I will do this on you. That'll be funny. That's funny, Nick. Nick, this is a safe place. I want to tell you something. Friend to friend. If you ever meet anyone that is homophobic, that did not like gay people, give them a chance. Because, not like to date, but I mean is like, don't discriminate them in any certain way. Because you never know if that person could change. Because coming from a person who used to be homophobic, I am obviously, I had to go through a lot of therapy for that shit. And my dad was not good help in that, you know? Well, because my dad, let's just say at a young age, told me if I was ever gay, he wouldn't love me or whatever, and that weirdly scarred me young for some reason, and it made me not like gay people, I guess, in some weird way. And the first gay person I ran into also wasn't a good experience either, to be honest, Nick, because like me and him were good friends, right? And when he decided to come out to me was probably in the most inappropriate way, I would say, known to man. You know what I mean? Like he touched my leg near my crotched area and was like, "Hey, I'm gay and I like you." And I got up and decked him in the face. Probably a bad response on my end, too, but I think he also gave probably a very bad response on his end. So you can let me know what you think on that one. But after later on apologizing to him, not even that same year, it took probably like my senior year to apologize to him because like I said, I had to fight some demons to not become, against gay people. Now I'm totally like, now I'm all LGBTQ plus. Like I feel like people love who they love. It has nothing to do with me. It's not anything involved with me. I support you in your decision of who you love, and true respect, So, so I apologize. He didn't like my apology, and then that was it. But yeah, you let me know, Nick. Do you like? I don't know. Like some parts of me feel like I was in the right and in the wrong in both ways. You can let me know your opinion on that. That's why I tell you, like, don't if you meet anyone ever homophobic, don't be like, oh, they can't ever change, because I'm someone who has changed from that. So it took like I said, some time in therapy for it, but there's also another surgery I want too, Sega, but I don't know. Yeah. No, I agree, because like you don't do like, imagine that was in reverse, like a guy doing that to a girl, like touching her near her vagina and going, going, oh, I like you. That would have been a sexual harassment right there. Yeah, there's another surgery I want to do. But I don't know if they'll let me do that one too. It's just to make my stomach smaller, so then I can. It's called the gastroi bypass. Like, I've been fine dieting and everything, but sometimes ignoring my hunger has been annoying. So there's a surgery to make your stomach smaller. So I'm curious to see if they're able to do that. So I don't blame that. So that's what I think. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. Like I said, he ended up being a true dick to me, because like there was a girl I liked and he knew I liked her, and then he like tried to make me seem like the bad guy and everything. Like, I wouldn't mind if he told me he liked me without touching me. I probably, like, I play back. I don't know. I can't think of how younger me would have handled that. Maybe he would have been like, okay, I don't like you like that, I like women, but I don't know. I can't think of how younger Glenn would have done, to be honest. But yeah, well, I never. The thing was, I was homophobic, but I never like bullied people that were gay. I just like, I don't know if it's a true homophobic. I guess, to be honest, Nick, because like, I thought it was disgusting, and at that time, not now. Like, it's fine. Like, it doesn't bother me because you love who you love, but like at the time I was just like, I'd be like, oh, it's so disgusting. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, you know, like that. But I wouldn't bully people that were gay anyway. Like I don't know. Like obviously, yeah, I'm only attracted to women, but it doesn't bother me. I'm like two guys because I'm just like, all right, whatever. Let's, you know. Yeah, no, I agree. I wonder how that person's doing too. Because I've never seen them again since high school. And obviously I'm not in that same state, so I would never know. No, I just think it was just the way it was worded, Lord Bowser, that's why. Yeah. But let's just say I'm super mature and I have a lot. I don't know. I'm not trying to say this to sound like I'm I'm smarter than a lot of people, but like I genuinely feel like I'm very wise in my words. Like I think at least like I might not have very intricate words to say. I feel like I might not have like the most grammatical words to say, but I do feel like I've been told by people that actually have an intricate conversation with me say that they have to remind themselves that they are actually older, that they are older than me because the way I hold myself and the way I have so much knowledge behind me, it makes them feel like I'm older than what I am. I've had my late fiance tell me that so many times that she had to consistently remind herself that she was older than me just because the way I uphold myself. You would think I'm way older than what I actually am, so I don't know if that's a compliment in any way, but that's just, I don't know. I feel like I was always raised to look things in so many different perspectives that it just makes me see life in a very different way, you know? But it does make me feel different than a lot of people with the way I think, so. Yeah, you do sometimes, Lord Bowser. Which I think I've called you out on some of those things. But I know you don't mean a lot of it of bad intention. But that's why I try to help correct you. It's never to shame you, it's just more to help you become better, you know? Because I never try to shame people, and because we all have different upbringings, different risings, and different way of how we are, so. And I'd rather show someone their wrongs and not shame them for it than try to shame them on their wrongs, because sometimes, yes, people don't know better when it comes to a lot of different things. So. And that's what makes us human. You know what I mean? Learning from our mistakes, evolving from it, and trying to not do the mistakes and don't do the mistakes again. So it's okay if you make it, you know. Because that's what, you know. Because sometimes we don't know better, you know what I mean? Like, I used to say, like, Seabass. I don't know how old you, Nick. I don't know how old you are, but dude, we used to use when I was growing up in the '90s. We used to use gay in so many dumb ways, man. Obviously, I'm far advanced from that now, but I remember growing up and be like, "Oh, that's gay. This is gay," you know. But I feel like that's just the times of what it was, you know. I still get shamed for the wrong, and that's how they are, Bowser. But just know from me, I'm not. If you ever hear me tell you something of that you're saying something in a wrong way, no, I'm not. Just know I'm not trying to say it in a shameful way. I'm trying to say it in an educational way because I want you to know. I want you to know better because sometimes you can't blame the problem all in yourself because sometimes our parents gives us a lot of those own problems or our own limited knowledge also gives them too, like I said, my dad was worse homophobic than I guess whatever I was considered when I was younger because he would actually bully them. And like I told you, he told me at a very young age if I ever was gay he would disown me. He's already disowned me. He's already disowned me now, and I'm not even gay. But it doesn't matter because I kind of disowned him too as well recently. So. And the funny part was why he mainly disowned me was because I moved and I don't talk a lot to him and blah blah blah. But guess what? A phone call takes two. A phone call is two way. It's not one way. Like how we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation with two ways. You know? You're talking to me, I'm talking to you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like that and the R word is so dumb. And I'm not gonna say what the R word is. If you know, you know. That's all I'll say. But that's a word I used to use a lot when I was in the 90s and I was educated a bit better to not use it, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I used to use it a lot though until I was educated about it, you know what I mean? But like I said, that wasn't also my fault either. I mean, I guess I can't really say it is my fault because it was just the era of when I grew up with, you know what I mean? Until like someone came along and kind of like sat me down and like educated me better. And then after I was educated about it better, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they didn't, the part is they didn't even shame me on it. They kind of was just like, they were like, hey, Glenn, can you sit down? I want to explain to you why that word is not good to use. And then after, like I said, they literally educated me. And I was like, oh. After that, I was like, oh, I'm sorry. No, like, it's okay. Like, they wanted me to know better, but just not use that word. So I was like, okay. Hearing it actually stings me, which is so funny. That's why it's called about evolving, you know? Ah. Whoa. I want to check the screenshots on this level again. Cause, like... I don't know why, but I feel like that surf would be so much better if it was one more before. Well, guess who was right by deciding to look at the screenshots? It was one more before, because I'm like, I did that surf so many times, and I'm like, that surf just feels weird being one more. Yeah, it's actually supposed to be one more before. So this is the one thing that makes me suck at when I copy people's halves sometimes, because I am sometimes bad at it. Like I either get like a tile wrong or something, you know? When I'm not trying to intentionally, but it's just sometimes so hard to see from screenshots, you know? Yeah. But I mean, as long as we grow from that, evolve from it, and do better, I feel like that's just all that matters. To be honest, Lord Bowser, is know not to use those words. You know not to you know not to do a lot of those things. I feel like it's better. You know what I mean? Is this the same way, by the way? Oh my god, it is. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, cool. Nice. I was doing a little practice. I had to fix something because I messed something else up on Phoenix's half, so. No, I don't like it.
Here we go.
Here we go. That's better. Also, Seabass, I know you like wrestling because, no, I'm just kidding. But I made Cody Red's logo for the pixel art. I was gonna say a joke on why you liked wrestling, but you know. That'd be right. Well, I liked wrestling for other reasons, but I also didn't mind the guys wrestling. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. Like, it's probably because I didn't think of it or perceive it in that way of men in tights, I guess, type thing. But I still enjoyed wrestling. Like, I grew up watching, like, Attitude Era. ECW is my shit, man. I used to love, like, watching Sabu and Sandman. Like, I would emulate Sandman with soda. Like, he would smash the beer thing in his hand after drinking it. Like, I would drink soda and be like, ah, with with my soda cans. Me. I used to love the fuck out of Marvel Rivals. My main used to be Punisher. Then I stopped playing it. I don't know what those were, but thank you for the channel points. Stretch, thank you. Oh, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt with fucking Fire Mario on it. Thank you, 2DK. I appreciate it, man. Uh, I got it from a store called Walmart a while ago. It's not there anymore. Oh, this hurts and feels good. Actually, I don't know if you've seen this TDK, my Mario controller. It's the Superstar. Look at that. It's cool too. Has like the stars and it's like gold and shit. Why don't they have a Walmart there? Sure, it's sick. Thanks. I also have a Jason one. See, Bass. I have a Jason one and I have a Scooby Doo one. Oh, there we go. They're like, don't take our jobs. I mean, we still have taxis here, even though we have Ubers. The taxis are probably mainly for like the older people who don't know how to use Uber, is my guess. When I get my paycheck next week, TDK, I'm gonna watch the Supergirl movie. I'm gonna see if any of my friends want to come with me to watch it. I gotta wait till next week because I get paid next week. But I'm gonna go see it, you know. Because that's the one thing that sucks about my job, TDK, is I get paid bi-weekly. I get paid bi-weekly, sorry. Yeah, I think so, right? To the Supergirl themed? I think it was, right? I think I saw it, yeah. That was cool. I was like, how the fuck did you do that? But that was cool. I'm not watching it, got a ton of bad reviews, which turns me away. You know what turns me away? You not being here yet, Sega. What the fuck? Get the fuck here, move here now, bitch. No, I'm kidding. If you guys don't know, Sega's my IRL best friend that me and him have known each other for almost 16 years now. We're getting close to 16 years of knowing each other. Yeah. And when I moved states, I told him he was the only thing I kind of missed in the old state, but I figured it was probably better for me to move here mentally, you know what I mean? Yeah. I was gonna say something else, but I can't say that joke. Hold on. I'm gonna message it to you, Sega, because I can't verbally say it. But you know I mean this jokingly, homie. Okay, I just texted it to you. You know I mean that jokingly. So I just can't say that on stream. No, I can't say it. I'm sorry. It's only for a second to know that joke. I'm sorry. Me and Sega's relationship is basically that he knows I can legitimately say anything to him and I won't. He knows I don't mean it in an offending way, and he can say whatever to me, and he knows that he's not gonna offend me in whatever way. Like, we both know we could be straight up and honest with each other when it comes to things. That's how our friendship is. I like when that one up sometimes comes to me. Not all the time. Also, Sega, I'm having a hard time choosing what I want for my birthday gift for September. I know. You're like, why am I thinking about it now? It's July. Well, I gotta know what I want. There's too many things I want. How did we actually meet? High school. Oh, or TDK. Because what did I say? For me and Sega was high school. We went to high school together. That's how me and Sega met. Yeah. Yeah, me and Sega met through high school, yeah. Basically, I was with my best friend at the time, Philip. Rest his soul, he passed away. Sega moved from New York to there, but he was, I guess, in a different school in Mass, but then he ended up coming to my school. Teacher said, "Hey, we have a new student." His real name, but we'll just say Sega. And then me and Philip goes, "Hey, we should introduce ourselves to him." And literally after that day going forward, we became best friends. And then we called each other the Three Musketeers. And that was one of our nicknames, was the Three Musketeers, and then the other one was AT&T. And if you're like, why AT&T? Because the bars. Because Philip was the shortest, I was middle, Sega was the tallest. But we were all I was 5'9", Sega was 5'11", Philip was he was 5'7", so we were like all 2 inches taller than each other. So we were literally the bars. It's called Grinder, Nick. I know that from a lot of gay friends I have. That's how you and Death King met. TDK probably doesn't even know that app. Yeah, it was literally destiny. Because I'll be honest with you, Sega. I don't know if I've ever told you this in our friendship, but dude, I don't remember anything else after that day. Like much, like much information. You know what I mean? Like I remember the day we met, the day we became friends. And then if you asked me what happened after the fuck that day, it literally becomes blank in my mind. Like I remember tidbits of high school, but most of it became a fucking blur. I'm just like, high school happened, and that was it. Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you for the reminder. I gotta fix my unlurk command. So thank you for that. You too. Okay, I'm happy that we both conversadedly not remembering anything else. I thought it was just me, like I remembered some tidbits, but not many. Like I remember, dude, did you ever meet the other Glenn? Or remember him? Sega, because I remember going to meeting the other Glenn in high school, and him trying to tell me he was superior than me because he had another N, which is funny to me. I vaguely remember him just because I thought that was the most funniest shit he ever told me. My school is like 20. Wait, how old are you again, Nick? Are you older than me? Wait, was it 20 years ago for me too? Oh shit, it might be 20 years ago for me too. The fuck? I graduated 2011. Yeah, I'm 33. Holy shit, yeah. Nick's 37. Yeah. Let me be 34, Nick. My cry Superman emoji because I don't have one. I don't know. You, old man? No, that's Dragon. Dragon Hunter's an old man. You're at 15 years, Glenn. 15 years what? What do you mean, Auntie? I look younger? Thank you. Everyone thinks I'm like... everyone thinks I'm like 26, so yeah. If I shaved, it would be worse, Nick. It'd be worse! 15 years graduated. Thank you. Hold on, Nick, I'm gonna show you a picture of me. It was a little over a year ago because I had to shave all of the time because my job required of it. Wait, where the fuck is it on my phone? Where is it? I have too many photos. There it is. Literally a year ago, little over a year ago, Nick. That was me. Consistently having to be a baby face because my job required of it. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look! Oh. Look at it! Yeah, I was working where I was literally was required to always have to be shaved. That was that was literally the recommendation of the job. And when I quit that job, I stopped shaving since. All I do now is when it gets lengthy is trim it. trim it to just make it look nice. Other than that, I've not gone baby face again since. The beard works too, nice. That's awesome, Mark Bowser. She loves my beard, anti-softlock. She loves it. Yeah. She says I don't even look good shaved either. She was just like, baby face. Disgusting. Nice. Shaving doesn't bother me. Yeah, but you like being a baby face. I like actually being a man. Sorry, I had to say that once. I'm sorry. Yeah. Dude, I would love to see you in a beard. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. I think I've seen you with like little amounts of facial hair. Like, I would actually, like, oh my god. I need you to quit that job like yesterday. Come live here and then just grow out a beard. Whew. There we go. You're a culinary chef. Nice. Like for the email, Auntie. But sure, since I come from a family of bakers, nice. Japanese people would hate me. For my facial hair or not wanting to shave? Probably. But they would also hate me because I have tattoos. You know that as well, right? So I don't know if you know that about Japanese people. They would uh basically so basically like tattoos represents like gangs over there. The Yukaza or Yukizi or I forgot what it is. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, so me even having tattoos alone, I wouldn't be welcomed in a lot of stuff. I would have to cover it up, yeah. So what I said earlier about my girlfriend about the beard, I kind of said that incorrectly, basically. So my girlfriend likes me more with a beard than not with a beard. She prefers me more with a beard. You had to cover up. Were you loud in the spas too, Nick, or no? Because I know there's certain spas that you can't, that if I remember researching on, because I want to go to Japan. Like I told Sega, me and him need to go to Japan for like 2 weeks. Because that's like my dream spot I want to go to. I want to fucking go to Japan. And I've been trying to do a lot of research into it. Now, I remember one of the spa things that says you can't go into if you have like tattoos or something like that. I don't know if they allow cover-ups too. No, they have special spas for tattoos. It's good. Japan is amazing. You need like 3 weeks. Nice. Same. We did 2 weeks just for Tokyo. I cook a lot of Japanese food. It's my favorite food. Nice. I just want to go because like there's a hotel I heard about from researching where it's like Naruto theme and you get like like a Naruto robe you can keep and shit. And I'm like, oh my god, yes. And then Sega's mean to me, Nick, because he doesn't even like Naruto. And I told him he should get one character that I like, and I get the other character I like, and get it in my size and give it to me. And then he goes, oh, but what if I keep it for memories? And I'm like, you motherfucker, you don't even like Naruto. You know, that's such a true story, though, Sega. That's a true interaction story. I am not fabricating it. I literally was like, yeah, you get me this and I'll get this. And you're like, what if I keep it? And I looked at you so confused. Dude, that'd be like you telling me we're gonna go to a Pokemon thing and they're gonna give us Pokemon cards for free, and me being like, nah, I'm gonna keep this pack. With you knowing I don't collect Pokemon cards. You'd be like, what? Actually, I only mainly watch the OG Naruto, so... Thank you for the BRB, Nick. That's cool, anti-softlock. Did me pull No. No. I told you, I'm done with Pokemon cards, man. I actually haven't bought any Disney cards since you last been here. Not because I don't want to. It's not because I don't like the Disney one. It's just because, like, I've been trying to use my money. I'm trying to budget myself a bit better. Because I know sometimes on my second paycheck, Sega, I struggle a bit more than my first paycheck. So I'm trying to figure out a budget for myself to make either both paychecks better, not better, but like equal in a sense where it doesn't feel like I'm struggling in one more than the other, or make it where it's like, oh, fuck. So yeah, but mainly why I think I struggle on my second more is because it's like, it's rent, it's the car insurance, and then my phone. So this month I've been trying something, I'm trying something different, Sega. I was able to pay for, every single bill I have, except rent, and the last paycheck I had. Even was able to get the, oil change / air filter done. That was done. That cost me like $120 for that. So not, I don't think that was that bad. $120 for the oil change and air filter change I needed. Well, it was 119 and some change. I'm just saying 120 just to round it off, you know? Dude, scalper, I told you, scalpers are in fucking popcorn, man. It's disgusting. Dude, when the Toy Story movie came out and they heard about the fucking popcorn bucket, there was someone that purposely just went to the movie theaters to just buy the Toy Story fucking popcorn buckets and said they didn't want any of the popcorn in it. And the movie person said, like, oh, you do have to get the popcorn. So they put popcorn in a separate bucket. And dude, they probably bought like 10 of them. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so aggravating because it's like, what if somebody wanted it just for like themselves, and that's what I said, it's in fucking everything, man. It's crazy. Damn. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna check this. I feel like something's off here too. Yeah, it makes me sad, man. Okay. No, it's in Phoenix's side.
Here we go.
No, that's correct. Okay, what it? Hmm. Weird. All right, then I gotta practice this because it just feels weird. Not weird, just like. Yeah, one away, then two, yeah. And it's two above the line. Yep, two, yep, two, yep. Yeah, I think this is what I gotta do. I gotta practice Phoenix's bit a bit more.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, but
Here we go.
Sega, I did see somebody like so aggravated in the popcorn bucket game that they started printing out some of the popcorn buckets for themselves. I was like, that's cool.
Here we go.
Because like I think he wanted like the Wolverine one or what it was. And it was sold out, so he got so aggravated he like 3D printed himself one.
Here we go.
Yeah, people are crazy with 3D printers and what they can do.
Here we go.
I swear I'm holding up. That's why it throws me off when I jump past those things. I'm like, I'm holding up.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh man, I feel like that's tough.
Here we go.
God, what? Do I gotta like hold? Is it because I'm not doing this right? What am I doing wrong? Like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong.
Here we
It's like, do I gotta hold like jump or something? What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay,
Here we go.
so that can happen. Can't have fun in any hobby. Yeah.
Here we go.
You know what you can have? Yeah, not even in video games. Dude, did you hear what was happening with PlayStation? That they're thinking of like canceling all physical games and only be digital. For like them at least. I was like, what?
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
What the fuck? Oh, I probably have to jump out of that
Here we go.
dry bone so much sooner. I don't like this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, the funny part was I was actually 100% again in your stream, which was funny. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to guess.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yes, it does. It's my joke on anti-stream because since she has the moist command, mine is the moist, but it's only I'm always 100%.
Here we go.
Thank you for fishing.
Here we go.
Okay, see, that's gonna be easy. You got a Sonic duck. Noise.
Here we go.
Okay, so bone. This, I need to put this there. I like how I did so good on it that one try. Man, this is that. A couple of these tricks are gonna be tough altogether. Okay. I would cry.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I forgot I was grabbing the shell.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, damn, if I...
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, you could. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You know what, Sega?
Here we go.
I will kidnap you, stuff you in a suitcase, and you're gonna live here. And you're gonna like it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Alright. My AC is on, it's just getting hot. Oh, it is part of my playlist. I was like, this song's fire. I'll just make sure to get you a good chiropractor here, alright, Sega? Getting you past TSA will probably be the hardest part. My excuse is saying that you're just a human doll. I'm seeing and hoping they accept my excuse from that. You're a life-size human doll. Because then they'll be like, what's in your carry-on? It's just a life-size human doll. Damn it. Oh, I can't wait for the weekend though. Already. I love the weekend, but man, it flies by so quick. I wish I could work like 3 days and have the rest of the time off, but still get paid like I'm working 5. Yeah, it's my pride emote. But it's Flareon, because as you know, I like Flareon. Yeah, I know. Ooh, as I feel like that's probably the scariest shell jump to me out of this whole level. Is that one? Because it's like it's a long shell jump. Oh, and I die off that shit. Yo, what up, Procol Gaming? Thank you, homie. Hopefully you've been doing well, my friend. Woo! I can't wait till Saturday because I gotta get my. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. That's happening. I'm sorry that you have to fight through that stuff, but I know that's probably normal for you, man. And I've been doing pretty good, you know. I got a promotion maybe about almost 2 months ago now. I like the promotion, but there's some things I don't like. One of my predictions that was gonna happen with this promotion was correct, because the thing I like about this position is I work Monday through Friday and have the weekends off and have holidays off, but then it also makes me dread the week. And I was like that's probably gonna happen, and now it already happens, because like every Monday when I have to start work, I'm like, can I be the weekend already? But I do like the holidays. For like example, we had 4th of July. So I had a 3-day weekend because of 4th of July. So that was nice to have the Friday, Saturday, and the Sunday off. The next holiday that I heard is going to be good is Labor Day in September. Because I heard that one's going to be good too. Totally, just for you, Procod. Just because we knew it was your birthday. Well, happy late birthday, man. 40, you don't look a day over 35. Labor Day is on Monday. I know, for me, I heard that it's going to be Friday off, the Monday off, and the Tuesday off due to Labor Day. That's why I'm like, if that's true, then it's like, that's going to be amazing, because I'll be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I'll have to see when it gets closer, but that's what I've heard so far. And I'm like, oh my god. But if not, I'm trying to plan ahead to save enough PTO to have my birthday week off. So I'm gonna have like the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th. I think that's all the days. Whatever Monday through Friday is. One of what's funny, one of my coworkers was such an ass when I was like, "Oh, I want my birthday week off," and they were like, "Weren't you just on vacation 17 days ago?" And I'm like, that was almost a month ago, and yes, it was for 17 days. And I'm like, do you know how long I waited for to have that vacation? So damn long. So if I am having enough PTO to have maybe another week off because it's my birthday week, I'm gonna have it because I earned this time. And then they shut up because I'm just like, don't disrespect me if I want my time off. It's the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and the 18th. Yeah. So far I have the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th off. When I get my next PTO hours, which will probably be on my next paycheck, I should be able to put in 2 more days. So that'll be the 17th and the 18th, and then I'll have my whole birthday week off. Yeah, exactly, Percod. And you know what's funny? And they're the ones that were bragging, saying that they're gonna have 2 weeks off in fucking Disney World. You know what I did during those 2 weeks? Had to host my place for a certain somebody. I'm kidding. Sega came and visited me for a week, and then I just chilled for another week. But it's like, shut up. You're gonna go to Disney World for like 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly. I didn't think they expected me to respond that way. I think they just felt petty that I was able to, like, I'm able to do this. Because they were like, I'm just like saying to myself, like, you know, I've been working the company for a long time, right? It's been over a year, man, that I've been working for the company. I know they don't realize that because I just started. I think they're probably complaining because since I'm a new person and they've only been working there for like 2 years and like maybe like a year or so, and they're just getting their first vacation, they're probably like, oh, he got, you know, the 17 days or EK 2 weeks, and now he's getting another, probably going to be getting another week off. It's like, yeah, because I literally, I think I told you, Sega, for me to get the days off I prived myself of no call outs, coming into work sick, because I came into work sick. I got sick when I was at EA, but I knew to like be good for when you came here. I came in every day that I was sick. I was sick for a fucking week straight because of like the patient had whatever it was, and I wore a mask for a whole week straight because of how badly sick I was from cleaning a patient's room. And then I was sick for like 2 days from another patient's room, and I came in to like savor every single fucking day because I knew if I called out, who knows if that would have screwed us over for the time you would have gotten here. You know what I mean? Like, I literally slaved over my body, fighting every sickness to make sure I didn't get a day off. Yeah, I mean, I have to, yeah, it's nice I could take it whenever I want, but I do also have to ask in advance, you know what I mean? Like, basically, I have a doctor's appointment on the 27th of this month, Saga, and I asked like a month in advance to get like, I think it was like 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, like 3 hours off to so I can go to my doctor's appointment and come back. Not have the whole day off because I think that'd be stupid. But I figure I could still come to work and use PTO for that, and they allowed me to use PTO for it. But I asked that ahead, and I asked the Monday, the Tuesday, and the Wednesday so far already ahead because what Paul told me to do was start requesting those days now instead of waiting till I had enough to do all those days. Yeah, you get one vacation every 6 months. Dude, why do you think I'm telling you to move here and work for this company, man? Like, it's like your PTO is your PTO. You can, you know, Like, if you did what you did at this job of not calling out, coming into work and all that shit, like how I've been doing, dude, you'd be getting so much PTO. Like, from from when we went on to vacation, from when we went on, when you left, right? I was at 0 hours. You know what I'm at now? I'm at fucking almost 4 days and 3 hours of PTO. Like, I'm almost like, because I've not called out, I've gone in and I've worked. I'm already basically close to 4 days and 3 hours of PTO already. And I heard you get more PTO the longer you're there. Like you remember, one of my friends I met, the one that worked at the dietary aid that went to bingo with us. Dude, she's been there for 12 years, but dude, she gets so much PTO, it's not even crazy. Like, I asked her to curiously see how much PTO she had. She had fucking 440 hours of PTO because she never calls out. And I'm like, because her PTO accumulates so damn quick. Because of how long she's been there, man. Like, she took a vacation out of nowhere just because she felt like it. Like, she was like, all right. She was like, oh, I want a week off work. I want these other days off. I'm like, damn. Yeah. That should be me. That should be me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you worked for the company. Yeah, if you did imagine you we both lived here, and you worked at the company for the same amount of time you worked at the one you work now. Matt, that'd be crazy. Who knows how much PTO you probably would have had to. Like, I told you, man, like, within my, first, like, not even first year, I got 17 days off. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's probably the most time I think I've had off in a job ever. Like, consistently. You know what I mean? With being there such a short amount of time, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, but do they shame you for using your PTO? You know what I mean? Because like I've heard about some jobs like that where they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we have unlimited PTO," and then they'll try to shame you in using your PTO. You know what I mean? Like this job has never, besides my own coworkers, my bosses, I should say, never shamed me for wanting to use PTO. Like literally, you know what's funny, Sega? When I was gonna go on that vacation, my boss, you met him, Paul, was literally said to me, "Have a nice vacation." And that was it. Like he was like, he was like, "Have a nice vacation. See you when you get back." I was like, "All right, bye, Paul." That's why I have so much respect for him, man. Because it's like, Well, I mean, not any of my bosses ever made me feel like that, but I've had bosses in the past try to make you feel bad about wanting to use your PTO. Not too much, but people don't really. Yeah, and that's also another trick I've heard about unlimited PTO too, as well, Nick, because it's just like I've heard that some companies have that because like it's like you feel it's like to make you work more and not take more time, not take a lot of the time off because they feel because if you have the PTO and you know it's there, you're just you're more willing to use it. While if it's unlimited, it I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's a trickery. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit, Auntie. That's why I said that's why I don't like that term when jobs use that of the whole unlimited PTO because I'm just like I don't know. To me, that's such a red flag. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Work is a scam period. I mean, in a sense, yeah, because we gotta work like 5 days a week, have 2 days off, and then do it again. It's good that you're getting it checked out, Saga. Yeah, and I think I told you with this new position I have what's called floating holiday, which is for the holidays. And it's separate from my PTO too, which is awesome. Because I've had jobs before where it's like you don't work weekends, but it comes out of your PTO. And I'm like, what? Well, they did tell us we can. The cool thing about floating holidays is you could use it for not holidays, but then you would have to use PTO for the holidays. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm just like, I'm gonna keep my floating holidays for the holidays. I ain't using it for out of holidays. The fuck? I was like, my PTO is my goddamn PTO. The game is done. Let's go. I mean, I don't really care. I don't watch soccer, you know. Yeah, no, I get that. All right, we're gonna do a couple more tries, and then we gotta raid out because it's that time. My PB TDK is the spring with the show on it. That so far is my least favorite thing to do in Phoenix's half. Yeah. I mean, I get that he's trying to be cool and creative at his level, so I get it. It's cool. But I'm happy he got there because that is a little far. Because after you do that, it's the jumping off the dry bones, shell jump, bounce, bounce. You land on a platform, then triangle, quick Z surf, then bounce, get on the Yoshi, jump off, do the shell jump, do another shell jump, bounce, shell jump, shell jump. So yeah. Gotcha. Thank you for the 100 bits, Sega. Well, like I said, I got in at least a PB because I couldn't even get past the Yoshi. So to get past there and get to the show with the spring was a pretty good PB to, I would say, his part. You know what I mean? That gives me good hope because, you know, now if I get there a little bit more consistently, that'd be a little bit better. You know what I mean? All right, one more try to Phoenix's half at least. Yeah, Auntie, thank you so much for the 15 bits. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you, Auntie. I appreciate all the welcomes back of people like me streaming again. I want another try at Phoenix's section. I hate dying at that first shell. If I die again at the first shell, then we'll just call it. Figure out who to raid. But I really hate dying at that first shell. I also hate dying there. Thank you for wasting your points, Saga. Thank you for the hydrate. One moment, Nancy. All right. And now we done. I did say I didn't want to die at the first show, and I didn't. So, all right, let's see who's on for Mario Maker. Ooh, I see someone a raid. Oh, I could put it back on. It's okay, I forgot that I took it off. Alright, we're gonna go raid Leo. So make sure to copy the raid message. I greatly appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for being here. With you guys been chatting, with you guys been lurking. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you all on Thursday. We're gonna be playing Slime Rancher for the very first time on well, I've played it before on PlayStation, but I don't think I've ever streamed it. I can't remember, but I'm gonna be playing it for the first time on my Switch. So I appreciate you all. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you guys Thursday and Friday. Never forget, you may feel like you're forgotten, but you are never alone here. I'll see you guys in the next stream.